Hey there, Pisces. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot. I'm a practicing witch, a tarot card reader, and this is a general love reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 29th. Well, the week of June 29th. If you're a cross watcher, please keep in mind that these energies can be reversed. And if this one doesn't resonate with you, please check out your other placements. So, you are broken up from someone. The overall energy is the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is you've lost your happiness, that contentment that you once had. That King of Wands showing up here, um, you may have been dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, a Sagittarius, an Aries. Um, there's definite Aries energy here in this reading, but you haven't let this relationship go. And it's important for you to know that your person hasn't let this relationship go either, even if the two of you are not communicating currently. All right, let's delve into this a little bit more. The present situation, Queen of Cups, that's definitely Pisces energy there, water sign. I do think you're honing in on your intuition. I do think you are kind of staying the course here and kind of waiting to see what happens. With that Seven of Pentacles, you know that what you had been doing with this person hadn't been working. So I think you were wanting to try to fix it and see what you could do to make this situation better. However, it hasn't gone forward like you thought it would. And it looks like you left the situation or they left you. Again, with that Three of Pentacles showing up, you see how they're all working on this tapestry, working on it together. You definitely wanted to work on this relationship. You see it as valuable. And you are missing this person. That Eight of Cups is, kind of painfully walking away from something, even though you still want it. And that can be really hard to do. We have your energy here, Pisces, with the moon. I think a lot of you are facing your fears, facing the unknown right now. Sometimes whenever we don't have any news or feedback from someone, we sort of make up worst case scenarios, or maybe that's just me. I do think you're delving into your feelings a little bit right now. That Ten of Cups in reverse, that's just like the Nine of Cups over here. It's not having your happiness. Your happiness was snatched from you when this relationship ended. And I think you're kind of in a state of inertia right now. You're not moving forward. You're sort of waiting to see what will happen. And we have the Six of Pentacles here and the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is a painful decision. I think that can refer to you deciding to leave this person, or right now, what you're currently faced with, do I move on from this person? And this is a very difficult decision. It's choosing between two bad scenarios or two equally good scenarios, or what your heart wants versus what your head is telling you to do. It's kind of like an impossible choice that you're faced with. And I think with the Six of Pentacles here, Pentacles, when it comes to love, is time. Usually, like the time and effort you're willing to put into your relationship. And I think you're wondering, where do I put my time right now? Do I put my time into moving forward and finding someone new and something new? Do I try to, work and collaborate on this past relationship? And I think a lot of you are struggling with it. All right, let's take a look at your person in a little more detail. So this is just me intuitively. I think you haven't heard from this person. I think there's a part of you that wonders, and that can play into those fears right here with the moon. Does this person even miss me? Are they thinking about me? Because you haven't heard from them. But with that Four of Pentacles, see how she's clutching her purse there? It's keeping your emotions and your thoughts to yourself. It's keeping everything, down tight, locked down, maybe even not even acknowledging it yourself. It's maybe even a lack of self-awareness or just a sheer stubbornness. There's a fear of getting hurt here, of letting someone see your vulnerability. And yet we have that Five of Cups card. So they have regrets. They don't like that this relationship ended. They are thinking about you and thinking about the past, probably wondering about you as well. And yet they're stubbornly holding on and not moving forward. They're not giving you whatever it is that you were needing that made you leave. I don't think that they were putting in the equal work that you were into this relationship. And I still don't think that they've figured out how to do that. There's also the Three of Swords here. So they're feeling some pain. That's pain, that's anguish, it's heartache. It's a disappointment. You didn't get the job, you didn't get the guy or the gal that you wanted. Things didn't work out for you. And it's kind of, when you see like the sky is gray and it's raining and those swords are piercing that heart, it's definitely pain. Along with the Nine of Swords, and I love the depictions in the Light Seer's tarot that I'm using right now. You can see that she's kneeling. There's all of these birds overhead. It's sort of those thoughts that you can't stop thinking about. Have you ever just been kind of plagued with something, like you keep on replaying it over and over again, wondering what happened? They're putting a lot of thought energy into this relationship. Swords are all about thoughts and logic associated with the air signs. You may be dealing with an air sign here. There's also that earth energy from the Pentacles and that King of Wands. They're wondering what to do, but for some reason they're just so stubborn. And that's kind of echoed by this card over here. You have the Emperor, which is associated with Aries. You can see those ram's heads on the top. This is the stereotypical, like, stiff upper lip, tall and silent kind of a person. It can be a man or a woman. Don't get bogged down in gender. But it's just someone who doesn't talk easily about what they're feeling or thinking. They're very logical and very, this is the type of person who shows you how they feel through actions rather than emotions. This is a little bit of a sidetrack. My father is definitely this type of person, and he shows me he cares through car maintenance. He'll ask about my car, he'll fill it up with gas, he, checks the tire pressure. It's caretaking for someone, but not necessarily being able to have those conversations with someone, not letting them in, just being stubborn. That's kind of echoed over here with the King of Swords, and this is air energy. And again, this is all logic and reason and using those instead of your emotions. So this is not someone who is very open at all. This is someone who is shut down, closed down. And I think you did all of the emotional work in this relationship. And I think that was exhausting. This person kind of made you feel for both of you. They love you very much, and that's very clear. With that heartache here, they're missing you. They love you, but they're not able to kind of open up and just, let that love flow out. So let's look at your advice. There's still going to be some emotional burdens here with that Ten of Wands. And the Four of Cups, you're not faced with many options that you are wanting right now. You're not getting what you want. So I think your advice here is, for the meantime, this isn't going to work out. So you're going to have to revisit this decision up here. Are you going to stay or are you going to go? Now, let's look at the outcome. So with that Six of Cups popping up here, I think a lot of you are going to kind of stay the course and let this person sort it out, like figure out what they want to do and how they want to proceed. And I think you're going to give them some more time, because Judgment also pops up here, and that is a resurrection of a relationship. So if you are looking to mend to mend this relationship and to get this person back, you definitely have that energy available to you. Again, this is a tool and this is a general love reading. So your particular situation may pan out a little differently, but a lot of you are dealing with a former love interest and you're going to let it ride and see what happens. All right, I hope this was helpful. Please let me know down below if this resonated. Also, please like and subscribe since I do weekly readings here on YouTube. And have a good day. Bye.